So I want to ask you, do you think that the Finlandic group presents a credible threat to TSU?
I'm glad you asked me that because there are two answers here, and they're dependent on what action the Premiership takes. Number one, if the Premiership decides that yes, change is needed, which of course it is, it's so obvious that change is needed, and they work with me and allow me to make those changes, then no, that group is not a threat. And if the Premiership is willing to rally the development team into creating something interactive, then
Sakes
no,
has been
it's not a
taking
threat.
a very big initiative lately with that.
He has, and the development team is a completely different matter that I'm not going to comment on right now. Perhaps in future I'll make a comment on it. But anyways, however, if the development team is not rallied around this idea of making an interactive game, and if the Premiership does not make internal changes, then yes, of course they're a threat. Because this is what people see. They come to RTSU, they join SVAL. There are no jobs. There's no sort of interactive events or anything like that once you pass the border. The most there is you can go to the cafe and buy a newspaper that is blank. That is it. And chances are you're going to get ran over by some random Spetsnaz or some random LR is just going to RK you. So, and then they join the Finlandic game and they see something extremely interactive. There's jobs that are extremely well programmed. Um, the divisions have these interactive menus for their uniforms where they can create approved variations of their uniforms. And they have 3D uniforms. Their weapon systems are pretty good. They have very well modeled vehicles that are era accurate. So what it all comes down to is a battle of quality. And right now, we're simply not winning the quality race, but we have the potential to absolutely sprint past them.
We could
It's
knock
just
them out of the park if we
absolutely.
locked in.
It's
If we
just
locked in.
we need them to lock in, and that drive can only come from the top.
So this is a call to action to Omar, and I know Sakes has already kind of woken up to this, but
He has.
Omar, you really need to just let let us change things and let us modernize because this group cannot be stuck in 2018 anymore. It cannot.
Yeah. The
We're
mindset that
going into
governed the growth of this
2026.
group, the mindset that governed the growth of this group 8 years ago is not one that can be used now.
Definitely not. There are certain developments that have come about on Roblox since those years have passed, and we need to get with the times or we will be stuck in the past.
Yes. We'll fade quietly into the pages of forgotten history.